Hello, guys. What an episode, I must say. What an episode. A great follow up to the first one. The way the story progresses, all the conversations between Loki and Mobius, and the point at which they decide to end the episode is just amazing. Even though we learn a lot about TVA and the reveal of evil Loki, it only raises more questions. In a way, that's good because that's a trait of a good TV show. Before I start the breakdown, just a reminder, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. I'll be doing weekly breakdown of all Loki episodes. Thanks. Okay, so let's begin. In the very first episode, Loki saw the Infinity Stones kept in a drawer as if they were just paperweight. That very instant, he realized that the TVA is the greatest power of the universe. Also, after seeing his future, Loki must have realized that going back to his old life, even if that was allowed, is not an option. At this point, Loki must be confused about the purpose of his existence. Loki might have said that TVA is formidable. In a way, it is, but does the same translate to the people working there? The hunters of TVA are easily killed. They might have the technology of traveling to any time period, but they lack even the basic fighting skills to defend themselves. Maybe the reason for that being TVA is actually based on a version of Earth inside a pocket dimension. If you remember the animation in the first episode, the rotating globe of Earth is what changes to the TVA logo. Also, the language, technology, and the time system are far too similar to that of Earth. Even those beings of TVA, the hunters, analysts, and other employees, look very human, except for the space lizards. Could it be that all these people, including Mobius, are just variants who were brought in at any point in time? After they were put on trial, it was realized that they are too good at their job to be simply erased out of existence. Also, they are obedient. I mean, jet skis are cool, but there are better things. Maybe the reason Mobius feels a connection with it is because in his actual original life, he might be a guy from the 90s who loves jet skis. But then why doesn't he remember anything? One reason could be that human memory is finite, and as Mobius said,
how long have you been here? I don't know, it's hard to say. Time passes differently here in the TVA.
Time passes differently, so he has been here for a very long time, such that his memories, the old memories, have been overlapped with new ones. In addition to that, just look at the atmosphere of TVA. There's no sense of passage of time, no daytime cycle. Even if we look outside, it is full of huge structures that makes outside look like inside. There are absolutely no clocks, perhaps because time here is irrelevant. Nobody ages over here. They keep on working like a mindless labor. Also, there are these propaganda posters. Someone, the timekeepers, truly want the people working there to simply follow the rules, blindly believing what they are told. This is not working with Loki. At one point, he might have considered working for the TVA. But what's the point? Talking to Mobius, he might have realized that even the people of TVA don't exactly have free will. They are slaves to the TVA protocol.
Oh, I don't like that word.
This is something Loki does not see himself doing. Imagine the god of mischief, the bringer of chaos, filing paperwork before and after every mission. So boring. So Loki is still searching for his glorious purpose. After a conversation with evil Loki, suddenly he realizes that this other Loki seems to know what she's doing. Oh, wait, I assume you have watched episode 2 and you know that the evil Loki is a she. Simply adding to what I suggested in the first breakdown, maybe this Lady Loki was once plucked from her reality for being a variant. That's why Hunter B15 refers to her as our Loki variant. For a while, Lady Loki might have even worked at the TVA, but she, being Loki, it was impossible for her to surrender to the ways of the organization. Nobody gets to decide who lives and who dies, must be her thought. That's why she dropped the reset charges at various places to distract the TVA defenses and in turn confront the timekeepers, and perhaps even put an end to the TVA. Meanwhile, our poor Loki thinks the world revolves around him, is shocked, confused, and does not know what to do. He is simply reacting to the situation. Having seen the helplessness on the side of Mobius and the TVA, Loki is more driven to follow Lady Loki, wherever she is going. It is clear from that final scene that our Loki does not want to break the trust he built with Mobius, and he is loving working at TVA. And yet, out of sheer curiosity, he steps through that time door. That's what I thought about it. But can I say something more? I just can't help but appreciate the MCU for their approach to stories. After watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you must have noticed how nicely they touch upon important, sensitive, real-world issues. The same is with Loki. Although, full disclosure, I didn't realize this until my third viewing of the second episode. When Loki and Mobius sit to find the most suited apocalyptic event between 2047 and 2051, Mobius talks about how there's always one calamity after another. It's a subtle way of Marvel talking about global warming and what kind of future it is leading us to if climate change is left unchecked. They sum up their thoughts with one quick, beautiful shot. When they travel to 2050, first we see a lit up billboard of a beautiful place, but then immediately it is crushed to show us the reality. This is what makes watching and rewatching Loki and other MCU shows such a special experience. At the core of it, the base argument of Loki series is this. It's a fight between order and freedom. Freedom is a nicer way to suggest chaos. While the timekeepers believe that maintaining a strict, sacred timeline is the right way, does that mean that they have the right to decide the fate of trillions of people? This is what we'll get to see. Further, we'll also get to see the level of shadiness in TVA. How much of the facts presented by the timekeepers to their people is a lie? Does crossing the red line actually cause irreversible damage to the timeline? Or is it just another lie to keep people complying? Only time will tell. One thing I know for sure is that it's going to be amazing. Till then, let's have a conversation. What do you think should be the right approach? Complete order or complete free will? Also, what do you think about the creatives at Marvel Studios slipping in the awareness about global warming through this Loki episode? Tell us all your thoughts in form of comments down below. And also please like and subscribe, and always remember, oh no, world building is so fantastic that I am a fanatic. Thank you.